Oh, 2 seconds. All right, guys. I feel like something's going to go wrong because the Windows just updated. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the picture, dude. Everything on the stream needs to be updated. How you guys doing? Like, I need to change the cover. I need to update the art on all the streaming stuff and all that jazz. So today's going to be slightly different. So I'm going to be working on foliage for an hour and a half, and then we're going to do crits for 30 minutes, just so I can get some time on the scene. Just make sure everything's closed here. That doesn't need to be on. Hello, hello. What's going on, guys? How you doing? What's up, Tobias? Day's going good. Lots of shit going on, though. Oh my god. Oh, Reed did the announcement for me. Oh, you're the boss. The bossness. Creative juices, guys. Whoops. Alright, webcam is not going. Is it a cap? Yes, it is. Ho ho. What's up? Oh, wow, there's a lot of people in here already. Maybe it is that Discord message. What's up, dude? Okay, where are we at here? So, bear in mind that these meshes are pretty nasty. Look at that craziness. 2 seconds here. Just gotta get all the things up. How you guys doing? Confrontation. QZ, what's up, man? Reddington, Freezy. Canoe, what's up? Looks like abstract art. My god. Yeah, it's like super high poly for no reason. What I need to do is instance this stuff so that you guys don't see like all the... So there's just not a lot of geo and I can update the shapes easier. So we upgraded to 4.16 as well. Watch, it's going to be Unreal 5 before the scene's done. I need to open the other scene too. So there's this guy. So I started working on grass. Because you've been hearing a lot of clicking too. Can you guys hear a fan by any chance? Maybe you'll hear it in the VOD when there's no music. But there's a fan in here. And it's blowing on me, and it feels nice. Hey, Raz, how you doing? Wave Warrior, what's up, man? So I'll just be talking about grass blades and stuff like that. No fan noises here? Awesome. Yeah, Raz, your Viking scene. It's pretty, man. It's pretty. Is the first part of this grass demo posted on YouTube? No, so I'm gonna walk through like what I'm doing while I continue forward. I'm just building it all in the test scene and stuff while I'm playing around with it. Just talk about the stuff that I'm thinking about and then what all I'm baking out and such. It's pretty bare bones right now, but I don't think it has to be anything crazy. So that's the grass. If I hit play, see from above it's pretty rough. Jam79, whatever you're curious about though, go ahead and say it and we'll make sure we look into it. So it's really dense though, dude. It's like crazy. Heady Tail, thanks for the follow, man. It is much appreciated. Welcome to the Empire. So I created the blades in Modo. What I've got here is I've got a plane, right? This plane here. And in the UVs for this guy, oops, we've got, I just 0 to 1 it. So it's just fitting the 0 to 1 space. And then if I hit tab here, you see I've got basically these like really, oh man, there's some weird shit going on with them too. Let me go to default so you can see better. I've just got these like cubes. I don't even know what you would call these. Blades. We're just calling them blades. And then I subdivide it by 1, or like smooth it once, if you will. And then if you look at it from the front view, this would be like an orthographic. The Empire. So now I can just kind of go in and move these around and try and get that organic shape that I want. One thing I'm noticing is, and something you guys should keep in mind, is if you focus in on a single set. Let's dupe this out. Let's find one that's. So this one is a scale of 1. Oh God, is 1 by 1 by 1. So there's no skewing or stretching or anything. And that's just in this Modo file. So what I'm going to be doing today is iterating on this and trying to work out like better ways of making it look, polishing it up a bit. You can see the texture on it. There's some weird, because I've got some material on there that we don't really need. Oh man, this song's a little crazy. You've been warned. So I've got these crazy ass blades, which are essentially the quad that got baked out. And then I just added loops to it or edge loops to skew the shape of it. And I'm using like soft select. So when I go to move this, I always click that one, soft selection. And then I'm just scaling up this radius so that it's encompassing everything except those last verts at the bottom. And that allows me to just kind of, so if I press Alt S, I go to like local control, local axis, and then I just kind of can skew and twist and stuff if I need to. So with grass, like, you have to think about how the blades flow. And what's up, Devin? Hey, Jester, how you doing? If you look from the top, like, it breaks down pretty easily. And there's some things you can do with that combination of what's up, Virus? Hey, Jet. If you look at it from above, it breaks down pretty quickly, right? So one thing we can do is we can take like one of these bigger guys, dupe them out. We'll just move them out here. And go back to regular pivot. Grab these top guys, move that. And we're just going to essentially do this. And then tilt that up like that. So this is grass with the idea of seeing it from above. So let's scatter that a bit. So what I would probably do for scattering this stuff is not how I'm doing it right now. So right now I'm hand placing it. Let's actually, I'm gonna put this in another set so I can select stuff easier. So I'm just gonna kind of rotate these around. Like you can see, this is pretty tedious doing it manually like this. Not really the preferred way. And this is like, again, I'll say there's a lot of geo in there that's not needed. But it's getting me what I need, which is seeing what the material looks like and what it's doing. So we'll do that, and then we'll figure out afterwards how things look. And then I can do some proper mesh work. Yeah, overdraw on grass is going to be crazy. That's just how grass is. You need to LOD your grass really quickly. That's why grass has a LOD distance that's pretty light. So is this a viable way? Yeah. I mean, what you're gonna want to do is, instead of hand placing it, you're gonna want your engine to handle it on the GPU. So GPU placed grass is definitely going to be, like, look at some of the demo stuff from Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm going to give this stuff, I guess I think those can stay separate. I forget, grass set 1 flat. I think those can stay separate and it'll behave. So we'll go to this guy, just re-import. We'll see. We shall see. Doesn't look like it did, but I'm also seeing some weird distribution stuff already in this view. You see how these are all stacking up? Like, you want to avoid that. Like, it's good to have some stacking, but the more that happens, the more your frame rate's going to start eating shit. Use geometry that's needed, you know. That's the, like, we're all talking about overdraw and stuff, and you should think about overdraw. It's good to have in your mind. It's something good to check with, like, all the overlapping and stuff. But let your tech artists yell at you. Let your tech artists show you the way. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm taking the if you select all the verts, and I think it's, where is it at here? Transform normals? I think I need to turn soft selection off. Oh, you get this bug sometimes where it doesn't show you the normals you're transforming. It's kind of annoying. So if I grab the tops here, let's see if that works. Soft selection as well. No, it's not showing me them. Meh. Do I need to be in shaded maybe? Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna have to debug this stuff as I'm going. Yeah, because this is just... I'm doing the wrong one. Set vertex normals? No. Oh. Make sure my soft selection's on. Cool. Why? Why? Let's do this. Vertex normals. Select vertex normals. There we go. Okay. So just for anyone who's in Modo, you need to select your vertex normals map. And then do your vertex normal selection. So what I want to do is actually grab the tops here and then do a soft selection and then make the fall off again towards the base. So the normals are all kind of going in their own natural directions, which is nice because with grass, having a random direction in your normals is going to give you that nice kind of normal randomness that you would see in real grass. And then you're going to do a soft select and transform the normals on the top, and then just slowly pull those up. So the ones at the top, almost straight up, but still having a little bit of range in them. I'm gonna double check and make sure that that's happening to all. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to save that, and we'll go back here. This might not be re-importing. Is that just not updating? That's cool. Like, what if I look at it from under? No. Gonna open the asset. Okay. Won't re-import. Is this grass? What's up, Simp? Yeah. Emil, what's going on, man? Good people of the Empire. Hello, minions. So another thing, I guess while I'm trying to debug this, I can tell you. Another thing is on the outside edges of this, I'm like adding lower blades. Because having that fall off on the edge is always really useful when you're trying to get the breakup. So like how this gradient's off and then the middle is tall. Now when you scale these up, right, you get some nice shape variety or scale variety, I guess. But it's a little extreme. See, and then like as you bring these forward, you want to just kind of half these. Maybe we'll make this one the regular height, and then this one like 2. What's this one? 2.25. Probably lower this even further. So basically you want some gradient, and you can do that with like the painting tools, right? The grass painting tools. But if you need some other controls, you can do it that way. But what I'm seeing is I have too many blades that are just randomly really high, And that's just going to require me to author this set with, if I go in the side view, to author this set with these blades much shorter. And then just making sure that making sure that it has a nice curve shape in the way that the blade is. The other thing I'm doing is widening. If you go to local, and then widening the base of the blade, or somewhere around the golden ratio point of the blade. Just kind of thickening it up. So by averaging the heights of all of these to being a little bit on the lower side. Let's see where everything else is. That will allow for that scale to be a little bit crazier. So you should blueprint it to scale different each time you make a dupe. So yeah, I mean, I really like to author where the height occurs, because like on the sides and corner areas, like in here, it's really nice to have it taller, and then as it comes out, it shortens, right? And then maybe you have a little patch in the middle here that's taller. If I do, look how dense this is. This is ridiculous. So if I go in and grab these ones and dupe them out and move it over here, we'll dupe this one out too, like that. So you can see there's some height variation as to like where some areas are higher and lower. But we're still getting that problem where when you're looking from above, it's kind of, I don't know. But I get really nitpicky about stuff, so like I like to be able to hand author this. Like maybe these be a little bit taller, just to give us reasons why this one's so. I don't know what happens if I do that. Because in the end, I mean, I'm just going for a cool look. When it comes to making grass for game engines, I mean, it's a very similar approach, just probably half the geo. Although I've seen some crazy in-game grass ship. Like 15,000, like a patch like this, like maybe it's like that big, a patch of grass that large being 15,000 triangles. But you can see we're getting repeating patterns that are an issue. You see the color value difference we're getting per blade. That's just the normals skewing. What's up, John Stew? John Stew Johnny? That's just the normals. Yeah, 15,000 triangles. It's crazy, man. But you have to remember they lot out within like a few meters of yourself, or they go down. With grass, it's best to hand author the lots. I mean, auto lotting is probably pretty good as well these days, but hand authoring your lots will control like the density. That way you can get a specific look from a distance. Like from back here, let's say that grass total is like, I don't know, like 50,000 triangles or something. That's much lower than what's actually here. But let's say that's like 50, 60,000 triangles. By here, it should be way lower, like 15,000. And then back here, they should start like popping out. And as you get further away, they should shrink and scale down before they disappear, so you don't see the popping. But the albedo for this right now is just a color. The color variation you're seeing is in the normals of the quads or the vertices. So now that I've lowered this, I can show you what I've done here. Is in the shader, I made a green material, which is on this guy. That's just called green. And then I've created add a new image map and then new image. And then I told it to be, if you type in Unreal, you can tell, I just tell it to be an Unreal normal. And then when I click this guy and then right click this, and then I say bake from object to texture, and click that guy, and then I'm giving it a huge range, which you don't really need, but I press 2 meters and hit bake, and it bakes to the UV set of the plane in the background, and then it gives you this, and then I just make sure that the output, the color space, is set to none, and then save, and then save over the normal. And what's really nice is because this is it's got an alpha channel in it, so the alpha is already in there as well. So if I go back here and then I type in grass and then I go to materials, I should be able to just re-import my grass, and yeah, so now the grass is a little bit more averaged in its heights, which will allow me to scale more before I start getting the super crazy long ones. How does it even run on most computers? So grass, I mean, grass takes up a lot of the screen, right? But only if you're looking down. But you want to get into the technicals of grass and stuff? I have no idea, man. I'm sadly a simple artist. So you'll notice too that I'm not using this top area here. So we could totally put something else up there to utilize more of the UV space. Maybe a different type of grass blades, or like this shorter, smaller ones that we can scatter with cheaper polys around the outside edges. But right now I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to cut and paste. Okay, let's see if that works. I bet having it in a different mesh container is not really making it happy. Yeah. Okay, so from the top now, it's hard to tell, but the top is actually not having as much of a problem as it was before. But now we should start adding some variety in there to start breaking it up and whatnot. Remember, this is our test scene too, so it's just a matter of just getting it kind of scattered around so that we can start looking at its behavior against everything. It's not like we're going to actually use this much ground. These stones? Dude, I don't know, man. Let me 9,800, 4,000. What's this one? So let's say this corner one, right? That would be Rebel 01. Is that this one? Yeah. So that corner one, that's 9,800 triangles. They don't have a texture or anything on them right now. They're just some base color. The only thing that kind of has a texture on them is these guys. But I need to look at those closer to get them in line with what I'm feeling. Where's the? Let's get one of these guys out here, so we have an excuse to make this grass taller. And yeah, grass will clip through stuff. You can try to avoid it, but man, grass does its thing. Grass clips. In the end, all you're seeing is the little elements, right? And how they interact. Do you guys know if there's a way to turn off the highlighting that happens when you mouse over stuff? A friend recommended you to visit my my Twitch. Oh, cool, man. Tell your friend thank you. I'd say it's semi-instructional. It's more of like a, if like, I don't know what you would call it. I'm a friend. Consider me a friend. Friend. I know we just met, but we're like homies. Cheers to you, dude. Okay, so let's, now that we've got the grass the way we do now, let's see if we can do some stuff in here. So there's some things that I don't like we're gonna get some shape variation going on. You can only have so much variation in grass blades. But let's try and do something. Maybe I'll take this one lower. You know what'll also help is technically, because of the way these are set up, it's tiling left to right. Where are we at here? Use selection outline, level editor viewports in the editor preferences. Okay. Level editor viewports. Use selection outline. Selection highlight intensity? What is that? Whoa. That's scary. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, that's lame. You can't have a... Okay. Dang, that's brutal. I mean, sure. Set the intensity to 10. All right, well, we're gonna do that, and I'll do a hide, unhide, and then we'll move accordingly, because I need to be able to see, you know, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Oh, there was? Okay, hang on. Yeah, so we just want that. Yeah, totally. Okay, that's much better. So it's only when I select. Oh, that's very good. That is very good. Whoa, this some robot music. Okay, so I'm gonna clean these up a little bit, and then we're gonna look at what we can do about some of this stuff. So some of the things we're not liking. There is a pretty even distribution of blades that are similar in height. We're gonna try and kill that out. Let's do that. At least close together. We can do this, and then like, where's the other loop? There it is. So giving a gap here, that's good, because then we'll break up the pattern. So these spacings here are really similar. Maybe I should do this. We'll just select this guy. Have you retried ZBrush for grass before? It's super quick. You're talking about with fiber mesh? It's like, have I tried it? I've looked at it. I mean, the iteration time on this is not all that bad. Dude, this music though. So that helped a bit. There's some weird curl that's happening that I'm seeing everywhere. Also remember to view it from player height, or the view that you're expecting to see it from, because that might, you get the like up close syndrome where you just don't see it for what it is. Like you get down here and you're like, why am I down here? I'm not playing a game that low. Where am I at here? There we go. So in this view, oh, that sucks. Okay, well, you gonna go run? Oh, I'm praying for you, Knock. Don't get hurt. Dude, this song. This is funny. Clipping opacity to something like 0.5. What is what, Nathan? So the normal intensity on the grass is the way it is because I've pointed the normals up. I'm not as interested in the normals from the blades. Like, they're there. I can see them. But you don't want it to get really noisy. Like, I can try turning it up and we can see. I've also got like a weird emissive value set for now. Oh, what the fuck? That's hilarious. You guys see that? The normal's not even working. It's set to like color. Oh man, now my brain's farting because I'm like, what? Let me make sure. That gets rid of the alpha as well. Yeah, so like normal map, but I need normal with alpha, right? which I don't think you can do. Yeah, it's the naming convention. I forgot about it. So I need to bring the alpha in individually, or put it in the albedo, technically. PC5, DX11. Because if I save this, I get no alpha. Boom, boom, boom. In the shader editor. You guys are too hardcore. You have to make it linear in here, don't you? It's linear here. You're talking about in here? Normal map compression to vector displacement. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Bob, you're confusing me, man. No. No. What's up, Overson? So if you go vector displacement map, RGBA, and then linear in here. This is hilarious. I'm good, man. Yes, dude, this is brutal with the delay. I'll tell you what. You're gonna have to have patience with your text. Cause like, isn't this sample type supposed to be normal? Am I wrong in that? Cause linear color, like look at the color, it gets all crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty hilarious on your side. I've had to set up grass on Unreal in years. See, and there's no, there's alpha in this one. If I set the sample type to color. Oh my god. So in vector displacement map, you get RGBA with the alpha, right? RGB, A bit. Opacity. Thanks, man. That color doesn't look weird to you, though? That doesn't look weird? Because that normal looks super wrong for some reason. No, that's like, well, down here, it's like dark blue, but this little preview, it doesn't look, I mean, here it looks right, so I guess it's okay. The madness. Don't care about the color. Shh. It's fine. Shh. Dude. It's 30 degrees in this room. Fucking. Yeah, if you check this. Yeah, unchecked it looks more correct. That's like, you wouldn't want that on. Only linear will work, yes. Yeah, because the other ones don't look right. Dude, that is super weird. So, you're saying to crank this up as well, right? That's where we were going with this. Wait, why am I... What? Alright, well, whatever. Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's another way to multiply the normals. A better way. I see, now I'm getting this weird, use a negative value? I'm gonna need you, Bob, so we're not doing text with like 10-second delays. I'm gonna need you to send me screenshots. If you really want to help me. You can't even go negative in this one. There's a very short delay for you? Dude, awesome. That's rad. Can't you just plug in a value to the multiply node if there's nothing connected to B port? Shalom. What's up, man? Multiply gives wrong values. Not that simple. Delay test. Oh, what's up, Curious? Because there's a bunch of different nodes now that this has been up for a while. Flat normal. Why am I multiplying with yellow? Dude, it's an old school thing. Why can't nothing ever be simple? Because I'm learning through chat at like a 10-second delay. Dude, honestly, I'm gonna leave this alone because this is not important right now. I'll have to look at that stuff offline so we're not sitting here burning time. We only have 30 more minutes. And then I gotta look at your guys' stuff. See, this to me is more preferable as well. I don't like having a normal in the grass. Opacity clip. I can look at that. Is that down here? I haven't played with that before. Where is the opacity clip, Nathan? And I will, because you're being more specific, Bob, I'll do it for you. In that menu. In that menu. You mean the menu I was on 10 seconds ago? Shadow density. All right. Thanks, Justin. So you guys are teaching me a whole lot today. It's one of those days. Dude, last time I was playing with shaders like this isn't even intense. Thanks, Bob. 2 seconds. It is so roasty in this room, my God. Oh, whoa. That's like way more than I realized you needed. Two seconds, guys. Because of Swedish Simmer? Or Summer? Simmer down? Multiply, append. 0.125. Yeah, thanks, Barbarian. The delay is pretty brutal, but yeah, it's all good. You're helping me immensely. Dude, this is actually quite different from how they used to do it. Because the multiply with the values, that's like an old trick from like a long fucking time ago. You're good, man. You're good. I'm just setting it up on the other screen before I get it going. The clipping doesn't look like it's doing too much. Maybe it's a little bit finer. Nathan? What's up, Fuzzed Brain? How you doing? We're, you guys are teaching me shit. I'm just setting it up on the other screen. I'll bring it back over here. Dude, the other screen's like super low res. Okay, so do this. Oh, you can't flip those, can you? Oh God, I can't. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Dude, in this view, it's like horrible. Well, I was thinking in snowdrop controls. That was really weird. I was like, why can't I do anything? I don't know about that. We're gonna, yeah, okay. Mackenzie TV, what's going on, man? I will copy that and save that message for later, because I need to keep moving. We can fine-tune all that stuff all we want later. I think that the opacity control fixed a lot of the problems we were having. Because you have to remember, we're just testing shapes and stuff. We're not trying to make it look amazing right now. Because like we need to go to this guy and we need to start adding stuff to it. Thank you for all your help, guys. Nothing is harder to deal with than Epic chat seat, you know? Just because the delay, not because it's like... The delay ends up making it very difficult to understand what is going on. So if we have those, and then I take... what is this top piece here? We're going to slip this up here. No worries, Kyle. I'll solve that in a second. I just remembered I want to do something in here. Essentially we'll do this. We'll grab those ones. Let's grab a few others. Cool. And then we'll go to the UVs. And make sure there's no weird clipping. There should be, hang on, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. Oh wow, that's still looking at an old texture. Meh. Uh-oh. Oh man, I feel like a crash is imminent. Leave that there for a second. Whoa. Okay, let's save that. And then this needs to get changed. Whoa. Mumble Mao, thanks for the follow. Oh, DJag, thanks man. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Empire. Let's keep doodling here. We have about 25 minutes, then we'll be looking at your guys' stuff from the Discord. Anyone new in here, there's a Discord. And if you need some stuff critiqued, Discord, there you go. You post an art-related. Destiny Explodes, reborn next day to teach us art. Would you use clamp to decrease the normal intensity? Oh, interesting. Mackenzie, where are you from? You know things. The other thing you guys should know is I have yet to work at a studio that uses Unreal. I mean, I worked at one for like 4 months, and then the industry shit the bed. So every other studio I've worked at is using their own engines. So ever since then, I'm like, what? It's good times. Where are we at here? Dun, dun, dun. I'm a AAA pleb. Yeah, it's an actual problem. Going from AAA to indie sounds dangerous as fuck. Okay, where was I at? I need to, so those are updated now. So I was gonna just do this. Grab some random ones. I know there's totally a plugin for grabbing random, or a script. Cool, that works. So by offsetting those, I should get a little bit more variety in the blades. Cool. Rafi, what's up, man? No, indie version's like super blocked for any plugins of any sort. So sad. Also, this poly count for these, don't do this. This is like ridiculous. For real time, this is a little, I mean, you're gonna wanna utilize the geometry much better than that. Yeah, Justin, I'll do that. Not right now. I mean, maybe later when I'm starting to tweak and polish stuff. Maybe next stream we'll get the motion in it. just because I need to keep going here. Can't rush the things, right? Okay, so we need to get some other... Yeah, the top row of polys is not needed right now. It's actually pretty easy to remove too, so I'll just do that. Just do that. Yeah, because I'm going to use that extra top row for that. There we go. It's like you'd never see the difference. But we're going to use that top row for some other things. Later, Nathan. Blows me away that you're watching through a phone. That's like freaking crazy. There's 52 of you in here. How you guys doing? You guys good? Just chilling? I don't like this one. Oh. Guys just hanging. Empire! Oh, dude, we gotta get some emojis, man. Soon. I think I need to be concurrently doing like I don't know, like 80 people or something like that to get what you guys have hopes and dreams wise for the Empire. Something like that. I still need another idea for donations. I wonder if I can. I'm just searching for shapes. Oh, this is interesting, actually. Hang on here. The voice chat's kind of becoming a thing, huh? Awesome. As long as you guys enjoy each other's company, that's what's important. That's freaking sweet, though. I have no idea what that blade's doing, but let's try it out. Let's see what. Sweet cooking tips? Oh, dude, we gotta. Yeah, man. Oh, that'd be sick. I need to figure out how that's gonna work, but that would be so cool. I'm gonna stream the kitchen action. Like, so this is how you make like a nerd soup. This is nerd soup, guys. Okay, so let's bake this out. So another thing for Moto users that you should know is for the blade UVs, just because you're baking this stuff, make sure those are outside of your 0 to 1 space, because you're gonna get all types of like artifacting. It's like double UVs on top of stuff. Sounds quite cannibalistic. Need those cooking vids, man. That's awesome. That's too good. So we'll save those. Let's re-import that. Oh no! Oh no, guys. The geometry hasn't updated, guys. We're getting... It's like little green flowers. Green caps. We call them green caps. Come on, update. No. No, there was time. There was time. Give us some slimy tips. An Empire apron. Oh my god, that's amazing. True devs survive on instant noodles and meal deals, though, right? No, no, man. Just college peeps. So I wonder if this is just... Ah, see? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a thing. Okay. That'll probably fix it. There we go. Okay. And then Let's grab a cluster in here. Let's get a little guy over here. We'll just move him up. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, that's not normal. How's that a thing? Whoa, I'm really weirded out. Hang on here. That should just be working, right? What in the fuck? I'm just gonna turn it off. Is your computer plugged in? Dude, that's all types of weird. I mean, it works. What? He's Hakimoto, boys. It's happening. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make sure that we can see this. I'm gonna see if this shows up in here. The fuck? Okay, that's weird. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that is what happened. That's freaking strange. Alright, cool. So this is... the way I've built this is really freaking annoying. I should be doing like select similar or whatever. There's a script for that. But no, we're doing it manual. F it. Oh, whoops. There we go. Alright, we're gonna grab these perimeter ones and make a new mesh container for that. I want to see if it's getting confused with the... Interesting. Let's see what this looks like. So it doesn't see these other mesh containers. That's really weird. What's up, RG Beard? How you doing, man? Oh, right. There we go. God, that's strange. This music, though, is so chill. You just jinxed it. I can feel it. It's coming. Oh no, this is okay. Let's grab those vertex normals, huh? Up, up. So you see how there's like dark ones. If you start pointing those guys up a bit more, they're gonna kind of uniform. So, fuck, that's weird. I need a good way to make selection groups in Modo, or like groups that I can go back to, because anything outside of this mesh container is not being exported by the FBX. I guess maybe it's because maybe because of how the import was set up originally. So it's just not looking, you know? Oh, there it went. Frickin'. You know what I mean, though? Oh, shit, it's 8:30. All right, guys. Thanks for riding through that with me. We're definitely, we're going to have to look at, I mean, these always scare me. Try to reload the most recent autosave? Sure. And then, oh, fuck, it's all gone. Watch it all be gone. That's pretty recent. I'm impressed. Let's take all these. Oh wow, that's hilarious. God, that poly action, too much to handle. I need to find some time to do this outside of the stream so that we're not always like trying to squeeze like just a small amount of work into. Nope. I guess I'm just gonna take all of it. Oh, damn it. There we go. That all got kind of wonky. Now everything's fucked. All right, guys, we're coming back to this. It is too fucking hot in this room. Oh, it's 31 now. Oh. All right, guys, this is a productive stream. I'll be right back. We're gonna look at your guys' stuff because that's gonna be more productive than this.